Hello, dear friends of art. First of all, a very warm welcome to all of you. We are here in the Dubai Art Fair. We just finished our booth, and now I wanted to introduce a little bit the artworks to you, so that when you like to come by, you are already informed a little bit about what we are showing. I'm starting with the two biggest work on the booth. One is Le Robert, very famous internationally, with more than 300 exhibitions all over the world. And she did her first exhibition already in '98 in the Cultural Foundation Abu Dhabi, here in the Emirates. '99 she was honored artist for the Biennale. 2000 she exhibited in the Sharjah Women's Club. 2002 in the Sharjah Art Museum, and 2007 she has a huge retrospective in 36 rooms in the Sharjah Art Museum. So you see, she is quite known, and she works with this famous gold leaf, which is very typically for that area, and her famous works in paper, in Japanese paper. The paper is normally white, and everything what is not white, like black or gray, it's colored, it's painted. And she has thousands and thousands little pieces of paper which are crumbled and put together and glued to the beautiful ornament, which fits, for my opinion, very much in that area. So after that very clear work, we have the very famous Mohammed Qasim works. I'm proud to present this huge scratch work with purple, and you see the surface is so beautiful. We exhibited this work first time in the Koblenz Museum, Ludwig Museum in Koblenz last summer, and I'm very proud to show it here, as Mohammed is not only one of the most important artists of the Emirates, but also a dear friend since 2002, when I met him the first time in occasion of my exhibition project Waters and Space. Also, an artist which is very famous in Korea is Nam Joo-mo. He works with these collage paperworks. He is one of the artists who is belongs to the Korean monochrome group, and it started like our German Zero group already in the 60s with Chang Sang-hwa works. But then even so, the younger generation show these works. They are experimental, they are monochrome, almost monochrome, and they are quite often they went into a relief. And we have more works of Mohammed Qasim, of Nam Joo-mo. We have more works of Mohammed Qasim too, as you can see here. Two smaller works of these groups of the coordinates with colors and scratches. And we have also a smaller work of Nam Joo-mo from his famous beam work, as he called them. This is really monochrome, as you can see. We have three smaller works of Le Robert, and these are editions of 12. And from this little ornament, you come very easily to that bigger work, which was, let's say, the mother of the small one. It's the same form. It looks like a cross, but actually, they are all the squares, or clear or turned in diagonal, which make this beautiful ornament and structure together. And I'm quite sure that many people from that country will feel very close to it, as it's a very typical form that you can find here in floors, in ceilings, or everywhere. So we continue. We have here this beautiful quoted clockwork from Joseph Kosuth, the founder of conceptual art in America in '65. He invented the idea that the artist don't have to paint the work himself. What counts is the idea. We know that from architecture. We say, oh, this is a Gehry building or Foster building, and nobody is expecting that Gehry taking the hammer to build. He make the plan, maybe, inshallah, but maybe he's just having the idea and tell somebody of his office to make the plan. But it's called a Gehry building. And the same here with Joseph Kosuth. He transformed that idea to art, and he said the idea is the thing which is important, not the physically making. And this is one of his very famous quoted clocks. He produced that for my gallery in Venice in 2022, and it's in the group of the existential time. From Italy, Venezia, to Milano, Milan, we have here a very famous artist from the Italian Zero group. He was a friend also of Lucio Fontana, you know, the one with the cut in the canvas. It was not to destroy canvas, but to make it three-dimensionally. This is a very important idea, because before the people used canvas to paint, and that now they transformed it to objects. And you see here, the canvas is very delicate, but this is wood behind, so it becomes a relief. This was one of the Zero group ideas in the 60s. And also from him we have a beautiful sculpture, because he decided for the oval. He said, oh, a circle is not so exciting like an oval, because a circle is always round. But an oval, they can standing, they can sitting, they can be more fat, they can be more thin. You can make many things with the oval. So he fell in love, and he made many, many beautiful works. And if you think an oval, it could be boring. If you look at his works, you'll never find it. We have also a small space in behind for some delicate works. So we have here from Nam Jumeau a very beautiful small and colored one. We have from Raimund Gierke, the painter, which I exhibited also in the Sharjah Art Museum 2002 in the exhibition Waters and Space, with a sweet little canvas and with a wonderful work with ink. It's so beautiful because it's so free and open. We have, this is the same generation, both are German artists from Uecker. We have from Lou Robert some examples of her famous mulberry constructions. It's a Korean paper, and she painted constructive elements and ornaments on it, but she painted it with a brush and not with stamped or something like that, so it's very poetic. And the contrast and the dialogue between the paper and the painting is beautiful. And this is one of her most recent works, so I'm very happy to have it. I really love it. The big brother of it is in my personal collection, so you can understand how much I love it. And it's something just to go, to take it. It's not so heavy, by the way, and it's so beautiful. So before finishing the booth, with all this relief and the gold leaf, 23 karat, so it's really something special. And here, before you leave the booth, or before you enter the booth, better before you enter, you will see this work of Mohamed Qasim. This is one of his direction group, and it's called Collecting Waves. We presented this firstly in the museum in Koblenz, in the Ludwig Museum, and huge installations. And so we have here the one example with a certain position. He takes the coordinates from different places, and a wave is a symbol of today, because it's coming and going, and the world now is very unsecure at the moment. So the wave is a wonderful image of the situation, going and coming and going and coming, being up, being down. So it's a very, very important idea, and I saw this in the Ludwig Museum, and I was so fascinated. So I asked him, can we show something even smaller size in my booth? And he agreed. So I'm very happy for that, and I'm going to show one of these also in bigger scale in Venice in my gallery for the Biennale from 19th of April on. And yeah, it would be great if you can join the originals, see the works here in Z2, and visit us on the booth. It's number E4 in the hall number 2 in Dubai. Until the weekend, we are here and waiting for you. Thank you.